Welcome back. Let's talk about common types of online scams that exist today. Cyberbullying is one of it. We have cyber stalking, misinformation and fake news, dating scams, identity theft, spyware, spam, fake jobs, and Ponzi schemes. We'll examine this one after the other. Let's start with cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is the use of digital platforms like social media, messaging tools, and online communities to harass, threaten, embarrass, or harm others through harmful posts, messages, rumors, or embarrassing content. Wow. A lot of young people are falling for cyberbullying, and it is a major threat. People have killed themselves, committed suicide because they were bullied on the internet. So you must be aware that there are some people who go about bullying others. They exist in real life, they are around you, and they are also online. They are on your social media platforms, they are on your messaging tools, they are on your online communities, and they are there to harass you. They threaten others, they embarrass others, and they harm others through harmful posts, through messages, through rumors or embarrassing content. You must be aware of these people and know how to deal with them. So why do people fall for cyberbullying? People feel the need to defend themselves when attacked online. A lot of people, get into very rough conversations, even on WhatsApp accounts. I've seen WhatsApp conversations go really, bloody when people begin to, embarrass, harass, and threaten themselves. And your reaction normally is to get angry and to get sad. And this can cloud your judgment and make you engage further. Yes. So I'd like you to be aware that there are people out there who want to make you angry. And when you come across such people, be in charge of your emotions. Be in charge of your emotions. Decide how you act. Do not just react. You must decide how to act in such situations. Don't allow them make you respond in a way that is not in alignment with your values. Don't allow them drag you into the mud. All right. So when you find such people, you must be emotionally intelligent. You must handle things maturely. You must think it as a victorious, encounter when you just let go and let them just continue to say what they like. Yeah. Some people are sued for cyberbullying, yes. So it's something that you can sue others for, but it is not in your place to try to defend yourself. You may come out later to make a statement that counters what somebody has said concerning you. It is allowed, but do not allow it turn into a banter where you are releasing your own video, the other person is releasing his own video, and then everybody is trying to watch, okay, who will speak next? You don't need all of that as somebody who has emotional intelligence. You can have maybe your PR, your public relation person, handle it and come out with a public statement. You can sue the person if you feel that they are trying to destroy your personal image, but you do not need to be dragged into the mud. Okay? Why do people fall for cyberbullying? Oh, people don't want to feel stupid when others drag them in the mud. You want to show that you have vocabulary as well. You want to show that you know how to respond. But you don't need all of that. That is social pressure. So the fear of missing out or wanting acceptance can lead to staying in a toxic online space or continuing a conversation that has already gone out of hand. So do not be under pressure to defend yourself, to feel accepted by those who think that smart people always respond when others harass them. You don't need that. Okay. Sometimes there are cyber bullies that hide behind fake profiles, and we call this catfishing. Yes, and they make their attacks harder to ignore. Okay. So, I mean, in this kind of situation, like I said, you don't need to react. You must step back and think about what is going on. You can also report to the authorities of the social media platform. Like I said, you can involve a legal team if it's something that is really, disturbing. You can report that such accounts should be taken down. And then finally, why do people fall for cyberbullying? People fall for cyberbullying because they are not aware that there are cyber bullies out there, and sometimes you have fallen for them before you realize. So cyberbullying is one of the things you should be aware of when it comes to online safety. Be aware that there are people that want to make use of the information you have probably given out in the past to create stories that are not true about you. And that is why you must be careful of what you post on social media. You must be careful of how you live your lives, even online and offline, so that you do not have any skeleton in your cupboard. And peradventure, if you have a skeleton in your cupboard in the past and somebody begins to bring it up on the media, you can sue the person as well. All right. Moving on, we have the second one is cyber stalking. Cyber stalking. Cyber stalking is the repeated use of online tools to track or threaten a person through actions like excessive messaging, monitoring online activities, unwanted contact after rejection, or displaying unexplained knowledge of personal details. So the same way we have people who stalk you on the streets. When you talk about someone stalking you, it's someone that monitors your routes. He knows where you live, he knows where you go to school, he knows where you go to shop, where you buy things, and then he's basically just doing information gathering around you for one reason or the other. And of course, he wants to take advantage of you. So there are people out there who are cyber stalkers. Cyber stalkers also they come across as people who just message you, oh, hi, how are you? Do you remember? Oh, we schooled at Federal Government College, Ilorin, 2015. Oh, yes. Oh, you don't remember me? This is somebody that is probably lying, and he has checked all your information. He has checked your LinkedIn profile. He knows the school you attended. He knows the year you graduated. He probably knows the name of one or two of your classmates. These are cyber stalkers. So why do people fall for cyber stalking? When you overshare things online, people can put one and two together and have more information about you than you want them to have. Also, when you accept friend requests from strangers and share information with people you don't know, you are also susceptible to cyber stalking. If you use simple passwords or fail to activate privacy settings on social media and devices, you can also, fall into the hand of somebody who's trying to get too much information about you or take over any of your accounts. Also, stalkers often pose as friends or helpers to gain trust before invading your privacy. So why do we have cyber stalkers? There are people who want to know so much about you so that they can threaten you. Yes, they want to blackmail you. Oh, this is something you have done. I'm aware of this. I'm aware of that. And they want to use it against you. They also want to probably impersonate you. All right? They want to impersonate you. This is what a cyber stalker tries to do. They also want to monitor your online activities so that they can know maybe your weaknesses or your strengths and take advantage of it one way or the other. They are very creative people. So you must be aware that there are people out there who are stalking other people, and you must protect yourself by not sharing too much information online. Be discreet about information about your children. In a situation where we have kidnappers around, they are also cyber stalkers. They monitor everything and they try to know when to attack. So you must not share too much information online. You must be conscious of the logo on your children's school uniform when you take their pictures and put it online. You must be conscious of strangers that are on your social network, looking at your status and making comments. You must have strong security passwords on all your accounts. Turn on privacy settings on your social media account, and also be very, very aware that there are people who try to pose as friends. They may call you at any time. Do not be caught off guard. Do not be caught off guard. Make sure that before you share any information on phone, when you receive a phone call, think about it twice. This information I am sharing, can it be used against me? Can it be used against me? So when somebody is asking for information that you think is your personal information, like your BVN, your card number, your PIN, your password to any of your accounts. When the person calls and is asking for such information, the best thing I can advise is to drop the call. Drop the call. End that call. End that conversation. And think about it for a minute before you call the person back. You can call the person back or just wait for the call to come in again. You can block the number. You can switch off your phone so that you will not fall victim. Banks will usually give you messages, oh, we will not tell you to send your password or your OTP via SMS. We will not tell you to call your card pan on a phone call. So anyone that does that to you is probably, stalking your account, looking at your account details. They are seeing that there's money there and wants to steal from you. So you must be very aware. It's better to be overprotective than to fall victim to these scams. The next one I'd like to talk about is misinformation and fake news. Wow, misinformation and fake news. You can see the guy in the image, he has just seen an information and he's shocked, he's surprised. Like, wow, how can this happen? So misinformation happens when somebody tries to mislead you because of information that has been shared, whether directly to you or maybe posted on social media. They want to deceive you. For example, some people share outdated medical tip and you believe it's true. Some people share things about platforms and they say they are making millions and they try to deceive you to come, and join such platforms. We also have fake news, which is false information created to mislead or manipulate people. It could be a fabricated story about a celebrity or an event designed to generate clicks. So people want you to click on it. They want you to be emotional about it. So some of the people who go about building social media accounts, bloggers, they take advantage of things like this. Something happened and then they will just capture it in a way that is a mixture of lies and truth just to get engagement. You must be aware that these things are happening and you must not fall victim. Do not get emotional when you read information online, when you read something about anyone, about a group of people, about a tribe, about a celebrity, about an event. Do not take their word for it. You must look for verifiable sources to confirm your information if you think you need to act. And if you are not in a position to act, just take it off your mind. Don't spread information you have not confirmed. Do not spread information you have not confirmed. Do not be a vendor of misinformation and fake news because of the things you have consumed on the internet. Why do people fall for misinformation and fake news? People who are quick to react and do not think twice before making comments on social media fall for this kind of tricks. People who believe what aligns with their existing beliefs and or values, even if it's false. So anything that's we call it confirmation bias. So if you feel, certain people have a tendency of doing certain things, and then the day you see that those kind of people are reported to have done that kind of certain thing, you just believe it right away because you have always believed that such things would actually be happening. Let me give you an example. If you feel like maybe some people, some ladies online, for example, are probably just camouflaging as maybe actors or actresses or business women, you feel like they probably are sleeping around. The day you see that news and say, this person was caught on the camera with this person and the way they are holding themselves, it looks like they are in a relationship, you just believe it right away because you already have what we call confirmation bias against the person. So whether it's false or true, you don't want to know. It aligns with what you have been thinking about before anyway. So you must be conscious of such bias and avoid it. If you have bias against certain tribe, the day you hear that somebody from that tribe does certain things, you just believe it right away because there's already a bias against the tribe that the person comes from. So be aware of these biases. It can be used to mislead you, misinform you, and spread fake news. We also have lack of verification. Like I said, always verify sources of information before you share. How do you verify? You can go online, try to check if there are similar information around. If that's the only person carrying the information, maybe a blogger, then you may want to take your time to just be patient. before you forward it to all your WhatsApp groups, please, before you forward information to all your WhatsApp groups, if you think it's something that really touches your heart, like as it's touching your heart, take your time to investigate, to find out the truth before you spread that information. It is very, very important. The information you spread is out of your control. You cannot tell how others will react to it. So please be conscious of the safety of people in your network and ensure that you are not part of those misinforming others and spreading fake news. Fake news travels faster than the truth, and this can overwhelm users with false narratives before facts can catch up. So when you spread false information, when the truth eventually comes out, you try to also spread it. Maybe you sent it to like 20 WhatsApp groups. You may not remember that you sent it to 20 WhatsApp groups. You may just try to send it to maybe 15. And you cannot even confirm that the people who saw the first message will see the second message. So it's better to calm down, think about what you have seen or read, check if you have any bias, verify the authenticity of the information before sharing.